family. I was playing a Vietnam veteran, Lieutenant Dan, and so prior to playing him, I was like keyed up and tuned up to that because with Vietnam veterans in my family, I was in high school. I was a senior in high school when combat operations ended in Vietnam.
Wow.
In 1973. So I remember people coming home. And then I met my wife, and she introduced me to her two brothers who served. Her sister's husband served in Vietnam. So I was kind of tuned up to what was going on with our Vietnam veterans, had a lot of compassion for them and what happened when they came home. You know, they were not treated well at all. It was a difficult time for our country, difficult time to be a soldier. And then when Lieutenant Dan came around, I had the opportunity to audition for it. I very much wanted to get that part. I was lucky to get it. And then I just started. I remember getting invited to the Disabled American Veterans Organization convention about 5 or 6 weeks after Forrest Gump came out. And they wanted to give me an award for playing a wounded veteran. And this was an organization that at that time represented 1.5 million wounded veterans going back to World War II, all the way up to the Gulf War. Because this is 94. And I walk out on the stage, get introduced, and I walk out on the stage. There, yeah, that's a picture of it. And they gave me their National Commanders Award. And the guy there, Richard Marbs, He's got one leg. He's missing one leg up to his hip. And he's standing on crutches there. And I looked out into the audience, and I saw 2,000 wounded veterans out there in the crowd.
Wow.
And it was very, very moving. I mean,
I can feel it right now. It's moving to me to even imagine that somebody saw that.
And it was very impactful, and that started me supporting our wounded, going back to that time. And then September 11th happened, and I just turned it into a full-time mission.
Wow.
Yeah, it was there. I've met a lot of interesting people over the years. I started going on USO tours in 2003. I started going to the bases. Qatar was one of the first bases I went to on my first overseas U.S. tour.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful base.
Yeah, we were there. We were in Iraq. We were in Kuwait. That was a big tour that Kid Rock was on, and Leanne Womack was on that tour.
Oh, yeah.
Robert De Niro was on the tour. I mean, Paul Rodriguez, comedians were on the tour. It was there were a lot of entertainers. It was called Project Salute, and that's some footage there from that very first trip.
That's amazing.
Overseas to Iraq and Kuwait. This is me going out to a place called Camp Udari, which was right on the Iraq-Kuwait border, and I saw thousands of troops that day, and it was very impactful to go out there, see these people in the war zones, see what they were doing, shake hands with them. I wanted to talk to everybody, and I didn't have time because there were so many people lined up to see us. But we entertained. I didn't do anything except I'm Lieutenant Dan and I'm waving to everybody and shaking hands and taking pictures. But Kid Rock put on a show.
For sure, yeah. Bob's been in here. Bob's ridiculous. He lives across town. He's one of a kind.
Good guy. We've known each other since that.
Oh, you have?
That trip.
He's got a big heart, dude. He's loves
hilarious. Our military. Really.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.